Welcome back to the Athletic Avengers, your go-to spot for all things sports with a heroic twist. Tonight we're diving into the NBA Finals, specifically Game 2 of the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. Buckle up, Avengers, because OKC just put on a clinic and the series is heating up. Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about OKC's dominance in Game 2. The Thunder came out swinging as we know they would and didn't let up, securing a commanding 123-07 victory to even the series at 1-1. This was a total team effort, but the spotlight shines brightest on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA was unstoppable, dropping 34 points on 11 of 21 shooting, adding 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and a jaw-dropping 4 steals. That's the kind of all-around performance that reminds us why he's the league MVP. The Thunder's bench also stepped up big time. Alex Caruso chipped in 20 points, and Aaron Wiggins added 18, including 5 three-pointers. Chet Holmgren bounced back from a shaky Game 1 with 15 points, and Jalen Williams contributed 19. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. OKC outscored Indiana's bench 48-33 and held the lead for most of the game, never letting the Pacers mount a comeback. Let's break down some key highlights. Early on, OKC built a 23-point lead, showcasing their elite defense and efficient offense. Gilgeous-Alexander was hitting mid-range jumpers and driving to the rim with authority, while the Thunder's length disrupted Indiana's rhythm. In the second half, they maintained that intensity, with Caruso and Wiggins raining threes to keep the Pacers at bay. A standout moment, SGA's late-game steal and fast-break assist that sealed the deal. The Thunder shot 48.8% from the field and 38.9% from three, a stark contrast to their Game 1 struggles. On the stat sheet, OKC dominated the paint and limited Indiana to just 38.7% shooting through 3 quarters. This was a masterclass in control. Now let's shift to the Indiana Pacers' struggles. After that miraculous Game 1 comeback, this was a rough night for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton, the playoff clutch king, faded hard, managing only 5 points and 4 assists through 3 quarters before finishing with 17. He looked out of sync, and the Thunder's defense, led by Lou Dort and Cason Wallace, made sure he stayed uncomfortable. Pascal Siakam had a quiet 15 points on 3 of 11 shooting, and the rest of the starting lineup couldn't find a groove. Indiana's turnover issues resurfaced, and they couldn't replicate the hot 3-point shooting that saved them in Game 1. This game exposed some vulnerabilities. Without Halliburton's magic, the Pacers looked lost, trailing by as much as 23 points at one stage. Did Indiana get lucky in Game 1? It's hard to argue otherwise. That 15-point fourth-quarter comeback, capped by Halliburton's buzzer beater with 0.3 seconds left, was a fluke fueled by OKC's late-game collapse and some clutch shooting. The Thunder forced 19 first-half turnovers and led by 15 but couldn't close it out. SGA's missed jumper with 14 seconds left handed Indiana the win. Luck played a role, but credit to the Pacers for capitalizing. Still, Game 2 showed OKC's true dominance when they stay focused. The series shifts to Indianapolis for Game 3 on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. The Pacers will have home court advantage and a chance to regroup, but they need Halliburton to rediscover his form and Siakam to step up. For OKC, it's about maintaining this momentum. Gilgeous-Alexander and the bench are rolling, and their defense is suffocating. Can this series be over in 5 games? I think so. OKC looks like the better team overall, deeper, more consistent, and with a defense that can neutralize Indiana's pace. If they win Game 3, it's hard to see the Pacers recovering from a 3-1 deficit. My prediction? Thunder in 5 unless Halliburton pulls another rabbit out of his hat. What do you think, Avengers? Drop your picks in the comments. That's all for today's Athletic Avengers podcast. Thanks for joining me. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and let's keep the sports fire burning. Until next time, stay heroic, and we'll see you for Game 3 coverage. Peace out.